Advertisement. While the last year has seen many of us scaling back on our spending, the super-rich spent 2021 snapping up super-prime property worth millions in the country's capital. The number of multi-millionaire and billionaire buyers in central London doubled in size during 2021, with the super-rich buyer market expected to boom in 2022, according to Beauchamp Estates. The luxury property agency's Billionaire Buyers in London's survey revealed that 49 properties priced over £15 million sold in the city last year, compared to 17 sales in 2020, with the number of mega mansions sold this year only set to increase. London's super-prime housing market was primarily driven by Chinese and Russian buyers this year, with the latter predicted to surpass China as the main market for homes priced above £15 million in the city's capital in 2022. The surge in London's billionaire property deals is thought to be because of an accumulation of wealth in the last 12 months and interest-only billionaire mortgages, which have triggered a massive buying spree of luxury London homes. The number of multimillionaire and billionaire buyers in central London doubled in size during 2021, with the super-rich buyer market expected to boom in 2022. Pictured, the lavishly appointed 8-seat dining room of the 4-bedroom penthouse in the Corinthia purchased this year. Each of the 4 bedrooms is individually designed, with the expansive master bedroom suite having a walk-in dressing room lined with 4 separate ranges of built-in cupboards. The main reception room, seen above, boasts neutral colors and a shimmering crystal chandelier, as well as large windows to bathe the area in natural light. The buyer said to have paid £39.5 million to purchase a 4-bedroom duplex in the Old War Office and a penthouse at the Corinthia Hotel Private Residences. Pictured, the residence's exterior. In 2021, billionaires became younger, meaning those buying trophy houses and penthouses in London were less concerned about their postcode, with properties in Notting Hill becoming increasingly popular. When it came to specifications for properties, buyers were after mansions and grand townhouses providing no less than 10,000 square feet of living space, complete with gardens. Here, female reveals how the super-rich purchased property in 2021 and the trends predicted to take over the prime property market this year. Chinese buyers drove sales in 2021, but will be overtaken by the Russians. According to Beauchamp Estates, the top 5 super-prime buyers ranked by country of origin are Chinese billionaires, followed by Indian buyers, American billionaires, Russians, and domestic UK buyers. Other significant buyers include multimillionaires and billionaires from Nigeria and South Africa. Prices on super-prime properties priced above £15 million in London are expected to rise by 5% to 7%. The volume of deals for luxury homes has the potential to double again, with around half a dozen homes valued at up to £100 million scheduled to be listed for sale during 2022. Russian buyers are likely to leapfrog up the rankings and overtake the Chinese as the lead buyers of super-prime homes in London. London's super-rich are getting younger. According to Beauchamp Estates, around 40% of London's multimillionaire and billionaire buyers in London are self-made, whilst the rest benefit from family or inherited wealth. Grade II listed Belgravia property that was once home to Prime Ministers Stanley Baldwin and Margaret Thatcher was sold for £23 million this year. Pictured, the dining room where politicians and royalty have been entertained. The main residence has an entrance hall leading onto the grand main reception rooms, which boasts a 14-feet-high ceiling, original ceiling coving, 3 full-height sash windows overlooking the garden square, and a Regency feature fireplace. The dining room in the main 4-bedroom property is served by this large family kitchen, complete with an island and a separate pantry and utility room. Built in the 1820s Eaton Square, is largest private garden square, and is encircled by a terrace of grand residences designed in classical style with projecting Doric colonnade and porches. Over the last 2 years, those buying prime London property are getting younger, with many of the buyers for £15 million plus properties being in their late 20s or early 30s. How billionaires' mortgages sparked a buying spree of luxury London homes. According to the real estate company, the UK's relatively low interest rates have enabled most of London's super-prime property deals over the last 2 years to be transacted using asset-backed billionaire mortgages. Using other assets or company shares as collateral, these billionaire mortgages are typically 30-year term interest-only mortgages, with a preferential 1% to 2.5% interest rate, often up to 100% of the value of the property. These terms result in the mortgages not having to be paid off unless the home is sold, or if the property is inherited, the next generation can enjoy a comparable loan. The money saved can then be used for other investment opportunities. Advertisement. This new generation of wealthy buyers are far less fussy about where in London their property is located, meaning several of them bought homes outside of the traditional Knightsbridge, Belgravia, and Mayfair addresses. Jeremy G., managing director of Beauchamp Estates, said, "The multimillionaires and billionaires buying trophy houses and penthouses in London are getting younger and have self-made wealth. This new generation of super-rich buyers, many in their 20s and early 30s, want value for money alongside luxury. Because they are not postcode snobs, are happy to purchase beyond the boundaries of SW1 and W1. Knightsbridge and Belgravia are the places to be." Over the last 2 years, the SW1 postcode, specifically Knightsbridge and Belgravia, has remained London's most popular address for the uber-rich, closely followed by Mayfair. Key SW1 addresses included Eaton Square, where an American billionaire purchased a £21 million duplex, and Grosvenor Crescent, where a Hong Kong billionaire purchased a £45 million townhouse. For the younger generation of wealthy buyers, Notting Hill has become a key location, with prime property being purchased in addresses such as Elgin Crescent, Clarendon Road, and Kensington Park Road. Another emerging location for super-rich buyers is Bayswater, overlooking Hyde Park, where a young Russian billionaire recently purchased a £40 million mansion for over £5,000 per SQFT. Whitehall has also had a flurry of deals, with a buyer said to have paid £39.5 million to purchase a 4-bedroom duplex in the Old War Office and a penthouse at the Corinthia Hotel private residences. Buyers want at least 10,000 square feet iron living space. Over the last year, super-rich buyers were after large houses providing no less than 10,000 square feet of living space, and in some cases upwards of 30,000 square feet of accommodation. Penthouse deals have also risen, with 9 £15 million plus deals in 2021, compared to 6 in 2020, with the penthouse an average of 6,128 square feet, with 4 bedrooms and large private balconies and terraces. A London billionaire's house was on average 9,384 square feet in size, with 7 bedrooms, a private cinema, health spa, swimming pool, and generous garden. The average prime property sold last year cost £3,221 per SQFT, with the highest hitting a reported record £11,000 per SQFT. The SW1 postcode, specifically Knightsbridge and Belgravia, has remained London's most popular address for the uber-rich. Pictured, an uber-chic development in Belgravia Gate. The Grosvenor Crescent townhouse was purchased by Hong Kong billionaire for £45 million this year. Pictured, the sleek fittings inside the home's reception room. Each apartment has been built on the scale of a large private home. In keeping with the grand heritage of the buildings, architectural proportions are lavish, with 3M, and in some cases, 4M high ceilings and a wealth of beautifully restored original features. Belgravia Gate is one of the most desirable addresses in London, with residences created from 5 19th-century townhouses, built by the legendary master builder Thomas Cundy III, and renovated by Thomas Johansen. A bedroom within the penthouse flat of the TCRW Soho development, accompanied by a balcony looking over the heart of Oxford Street in London's West End, which sold for £21 million.